Hi students, today we're working on the last page of the silent E construction, and this is page 4. So it's very similar to page 3, and so let's go ahead and get started by reading the instructions first. Make sure you follow along with me, please. Instructions say, fill in the letter or letters to complete each word. You may not need to fill in each blank. So let's look at number 1. Number 1, we have a picture of a bride. Bride. So notice how they have some letters missing, right? And so our job is to find the missing letters. So let's go ahead and look at this. So we have I. Notice how it said its name. And there is a silent E at the end, right? So bride, we know this is an I. So go ahead and trace it and then mark it off. And then we have the D. And then we need to add the E because, again, this letter said its name. Bride. So go ahead and mark the E off. And now let's look at number 2. Number 2, we have the picture of a clip. Clip. So now let's see what letters we're missing. So we have the I. What letter is that? It is an I. So mark it off and write it on the blank. Clip. Clip. We are not missing a silent E because this letter right here says its sound. It says the I. Okay, number 3. This is a plug. Plug. So we have the P. Now we need the sound. And that's right. It is the letter U. Mark it off and write it in the blank. So we have plug. Plug. This letter says its sound, and therefore we do not need a silent E. Plug. Number 4. This is a flute. Flute. Okay? So this one is a bit tricky because it doesn't say the U, right? It doesn't say the name of the letter, but it is one of the words that has a silent E. So we're going to write what's missing. Ready? Ooh. So it's a U. Mark it off. Oot. And then we know that it has a silent E. So go ahead and add that at the very end. So the word is flute. Number 5. The picture is swim. Swim. Right? They're swimming. But the word that we need here is swim. So we have the It's an I. Mark it off. Write it on the blank. And then the is already there. So notice how this one said its sound, right? Im. So we do not need an E. Number 6. This is a slide. Slide. So we have the sl. Now we need the I, right? So we need to use the letter I. We have the D. Slide. So this one says its name. It says I. So because it says its name, we know it has to have a silent E. Slide. Okay. Number 7, we have flake. Flake. So we have the fl. Now we need A. So mark the A off, write it on the blank. This one said its name, and so we know that it has a silent E at the end. Flake. And the last one is a crab. Crab. So we have the cr. Now we need a. That's right. It's the letter A. So go ahead and write it on the blank. And then we already have the B. So this is a crab, not a crabe. If it was crabe, then we would add the E. But because the correct word that we're missing here is crab, therefore, this one says its sound, ab, crab. We're all done. No silent E. So now let's go ahead and practice saying the word. So go ahead and practice sounding them out with me. Ready? Bride, bride. Clip, clip. Plug, plug. Flute, flute. Swim, swim. Slide, slide. Flake, flake. Crab, crab. All right, friends, we're all done. Great job, and I will see you on the next lesson. Have a good one.